Yo, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumping Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. What we have here today is going to be another how to cop video. That's right, it's going to be another how to cop video for these Air Jordan 1 Hyper Royals, Turbo Blues, where you want to call these things. And first of all, I must say is these things are actually pretty okay. These things are pretty nice. So I already did on feet and review and all that good stuff, early review. So you guys want to check that out? That'd be cool. Now these things are supposed to release on April 17th this weekend. I did hear some rumors that these things might get pushed back, but I don't think so. I think these things are going to end up releasing, but yes, we will get some late shipments. I know. Same story every weekend. Kind of sucks. It's gonna happen all year, guys. But the one thing about this shoe here, I don't think that these things are as much as demand, say like how the UNC ones were. It's still a lot of demand. Trust me, these things will still be a problem. They're still gonna sell out. People are gonna go crazy. You might see some fights on social media from here to there over these things, but yeah, these things are still going to be kind of tough. Now, it's looking like when I talked to some of the store managers and stuff like that, that these things are probably going to be a little more limited compared to the UNC ones. Doesn't mean it's going to make it any easier or harder, but you guys already know how things are, especially this day and age. Everything is hard to get nowadays, okay? So this video, I'm gonna try to help you guys out on the best steps that I've made so I can get some W's, some things that I learned too as well from the last release. So first things first, you wanna get on your Finish Line app. It's not on here right now, and from what happened last time with the Raging Bulls, these things were never on the app because of the late shipments. So I just wanna prepare you guys too as well for the Hyper Royals. If they don't come onto the app, that usually mean is either going to be two things for every JD Sports and Finish Line. They're either going to do in-store raffles on Wednesday and Thursdays, so make sure you guys call up your local Finish Line. See, no one told me last time, and that's why I wasn't able to get to in-store raffles for the Raging Bulls. Or they might be first come first serve, but I kind of seriously doubt, and I hope they don't do first come first serve. Some stores might do it from the videos that I saw online, but people were fighting over the Raging Bulls last week. They might use a different approach. I don't think they're gonna do first come first serve for these things. I'll be very surprised if they do. So just make sure you check on your app. If they do become available on the app, it's most likely it's gonna be a one-day raffle. Online raffles, on app raffles, you're probably gonna have to try Hibbett Sports and City Gear. They usually tell you guys winners on Friday, or is it Thursday sometimes. And also don't forget, I saw raffles on Chic and some other stores too as well, like DTLR and Shoe Palace. I'm not sure, I don't have any of those stores in my area, so make sure you guys call up your local area if they're doing in-store raffles or if they have it on the app now. Some stores of those might even have late shipments because they did the same thing with the Raging Bulls. They didn't even release them. But I know Chic is on their app for online raffles. And Jimmy Jazz is another one. So if Jimmy Jazz, they now just have a new app. So if you guys want to download the app and try Jimmy Jazz, I don't see it on the Jimmy Jazz app, so most likely it might be in-store raffles or something. So call up your local Jimmy Jazz, see how they're doing it. I usually call around like Mondays and again on Wednesdays. But with all the late shipment delays, it's kind of just throwing everything off nowadays. So it's really keeping everybody on their toes. Now the best way that I think that everyone's gonna end up taking W's is probably gonna be on the Flex app. Yes, I know everyone hates it, but it just is what it is at this point. The Flex app usually is with Champs, Foot Locker, Foot Action, and also Kids Foot Locker too. Don't sleep on Kids Foot Locker. It's a reservation app, so you have to enter into what stores guys can come through, whatever is close to your area. Usually they let you join up to 3 stores, and also don't forget to put in all your head starts in. So most of the time with these things, with the Flex app, it's if you have the most lifetime points, you have a better chance of getting W's. Now that's not to say that you won't get W's if you do have lower lifetime points, because I definitely heard some people got some W's with lower lifetime points. But it all depends on your area and city and your store too as well, how many pairs they're getting. It all factors in. So all I know is that every friend that I have that has over like 2 to 3 million lifetime points, they never take L's. So, and me, I almost have 1 million and I just take some W's here and there. But that could be because of my area. Maybe pairs are not around in their area that have more pairs or something, and so on and so forth. So now that's all the in-store and app raffles I can think of. Let's talk about some other ways if you guys want to try is unclaimed pairs too as well. Unclaimed pairs might be different in certain areas and certain stores. So like I said, some Hibbets, some people say that they're gonna start putting, you know, pairs back on the app in some Hibbets and City Gears, but they usually do first come first serve after 12 o'clock on release day. Finish Line, I know, is that I don't think they put things back on the app, so they usually do first come first serve the next day following. You know, the Flex app too with Champs and Foot Locker and all that stuff. Now they only do it one day. They were giving people 2 days, now it's only 1 day. Now with this shoe being like a hot release and stuff like that, it's probably gonna be one of those things where they're gonna probably put it back on the app. So this, we could see a 2 release on these Hyper Royals, just like how it was with the UNC ones with all the late shipments and all the unclaimed pairs too as well. We might see 2 to 3 releases on the Flex app, so just be prepared for that. Still, just in case, I would probably call up your local area and see how they're doing it. Online, guys, online, probably people's best bet is gonna be Sneakers app. Sneakers app is gonna be releasing this at 10 a.m. Eastern time. It's gonna be a Leo drop, so probably have about a good 5 to 3 minutes to enter in or something like that. I enter in about like 10 o'clock Eastern time, join in, you'll be waiting in line, and then eventually you either got the I got them or it's sold out, and try to choose another size. Sneakers app is probably gonna be everyone's best bet because most sites is gonna just be bought it out. Another decent one is at this time now is going to be Finish Line and JD Sports. You just go onto the links and go into the websites, and then you're going to be in this queue, and then all you have to do is just keep on waiting, and hopefully you can get through. But just be careful, because once you make your order, make sure you have a confirmation number, because if you don't, it's end up going to be a ghost order and it didn't get through. The other foot sites like, you know, Foot Locker, Champs, East Bay, Foot Action, and Kids Foot Locker, lately with their sites, I don't know what's going on, man. I can never get through. It always says I'm a bot. It always blocks me. So I basically gave up on those sites, on the foot sites. But you guys can try and see how it goes. But you know, to me with those sites, you gotta keep spamming away. Hibbett Sports usually take about once they drop it, you gotta be really fast. They usually sell out within the first like 1 to 2 minutes. So good luck on the Hibbett Sports and City Gear. Other ones too, like DTLR and Jimmy Jazz, they usually have pretty decent. They have like a little queue too as well. Hopefully if Dick's Sporting Goods has it, that's another decent one that I like. I haven't took any W's on Dick's Sporting Goods in a while, but Dick's Sporting Goods, they usually give you like 3 different queues you got to go through, so it's pretty well bot protected. That's if Dick's Sporting Goods get them. I don't know if they're gonna get them or not. Now those are all the best ways that I've gotten W's. Lately, the only best ways I've been getting W's is actually the Flex app on the past few releases, with like, you know, the Easter 12s I got a W on, and also I got a W was the Raging Bulls. So yeah, these things are still going to be pretty tough. Good luck out there. Now, resale predictions, I don't think these things are going to be as high as the UNC ones. Maybe day one, if it all depends on how much of the late shipments is, and you know, all the stock numbers too as well. But I don't think it's going to be as high, because right now these things were like at $600 last week. Now they kind of dropped down. I did see prices around like $500 now, and that's just today. But I do see prices probably day one. This is most likely going to be at least a $400 shoe in day one. It maybe even $380 to about like $400. I can see it depending on sizes too as well. Like bigger sizes could be hit around like $420, maybe even $450 on some sizes. But because I remember the UNC ones, they were pretty high too. Day one, I saw prices like at $470, $450. Me personally, if I do take L's, I might have to go to the mall and just, you know, wait for some people to get pairs, like, you know, cash some people out right then and there. You can maybe cash someone out around like $350, $380 depending. GS sizes, of course, depending on sizes too as well. The best size is probably to, you know, to make the most profitables, around that size 5.5 to about 6.5. I do see prices on GSI probably gonna be day one by like $300 to $350 depending. This shoe here, I don't see it being a $500 shoe or anything like. I don't think these things are gonna be higher than the UNC one. I'd be surprised, because the UNC ones as of right now, they're at like $400 to like $420 depending on sizes too. To me, I don't think these things are gonna be higher than that. I mean, I know some people like these things better, but most cases, the majority of people, I don't think people like these things as much as the UNC ones. So where the UNC ones, these things are gonna be just a little bit less. Hey, in due time, if you guys hold up for a while, they could be up to about a $500 shoe, but I think the Hyper Rose is probably gonna be a long hold compared to like a Mocha 1 and the UNC ones. So anyway guys, that's pretty much end of the video guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Good luck out there this weekend. Please be safe. Don't do anything crazy for these shoes. At the end of the day, it's just shoes guys. But anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video guys. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at German Chris on IG. Sometimes on my Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway guys, appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'm German Chris. Peace.